Cooper Marcher here. This is your CCC Update for October 9th, 2023. That's Cooper's Critter Crew. Today is an important day because it is the day that John Lennon was born. I hope I don't have to explain who he was, or you must have been born under a rock. Anyway, he's one of my mom's favorite people, so I thought I'd mention that. Matilda has been enjoying the sunshine and making the most of their final couple weeks in Vermont. She's doing a little research since she bought a globe in a local antique shop. She discovered that James Wilson was the first maker of globes in the United States, and he lived in Vermont from 1796 to 1855. He taught himself map making. After he visited Dartmouth College, where he saw the European globe collection, he decided to create his own globe. In 1813, he opened the first geographic globe factory in the United States and was widely successful. And Wilson expanded production of celestial and terrestrial globes, enabling them to be purchased inexpensively for use in schools and homes. Wilson remained active until he was over 80, when he created a planetarium at the Thetford Academy. Wilson died in Bradford, Vermont on March 26, 1855. His surviving globes are highly prized and can be found in libraries, museums, and private collections. Matilda and Nelson booked their flights home on November 1st so they can celebrate Halloween with everyone. And it'll be sad to see them go home, but as they always say, they must go home so they can come back again. Earl made arrangements with Squirrel Mill and Travel Agency to book a 4-day trip with the Royals to the Mount Washington Hotel, so they could see the White Mountains in New Hampshire. They headed for the top of Mount Washington, and fortunately the weather was good. Burl and the Royals took the cog railway to the top, and Earl brought his highest-powered drone with him and droned to the top. He now sports a bumper sticker that says his drone climbed Mount Washington. The foliage tour continued, much to everyone's surprise, with a trip to Marginal Way in Ogunquit, Maine, to spend the day walking that famous walk, dipping toes in the ocean and spending the night, and then returning home Saturday with a quick stop at Freiburg Fair so Earl could lay down a few bets on the harness racing. Meanwhile, L&L, that's Lenny and Lucy, report they had a huge raccoon in the bird feeder the other day, and their dad thinks that it may end up having a litter, as she looked to be in the expecting way. In the UK, the races were held as usual, and everyone had fun. The weather has turned warm and sunny there, and lots of friends, old and new, showed up. Lightning was back on top form, and he won the foot race. Lucan won the drone race. Their neighbor baked treats for everyone, peanut cookies, walnut cake, and lots of berries. Matilda will be taking some famous Vermont maple syrup home with her. Our races were held after a very rainy Saturday. Sunday was a bit better. It's going to be cool this week, though. Some new hotshot named Lee won the drone race, and Squirrelitariat won the foot race. I think Earl and Burl were tired from the trip to New Hampshire and Maine, but everyone had a great time, so it was all worth it. I hope you have a great week, and be kind to one another. Cooper Marcher here. Ciao.